Welcome to the Oligo News. In Microsoft headquarters in Redmond, Washington, where 2 consecutive days of protest have shaken the tech giant. For the second day in a row, worker-led protests demanded that Microsoft end its business ties with Israel. The protesters say that Microsoft technology, including Azure cloud computing and artificial intelligence tools, is being used by the Israeli military during the war in Gaza. On Wednesday, the protests escalated. According to the Redmond Police Department, around 18 people were arrested after refusing to leave company property. Officers said the protesters became aggressive and even splattered red paint, symbolizing blood, on the landmark Microsoft sign at the campus. Police spokesperson Jill Green said officers gave multiple warnings before making arrests for trespassing, resisting arrest, obstruction, and malicious mischief. The protest was organized by the No Azure for Apartheid group, a movement led by employees. They accuse Microsoft of supplying technology that helps Israel surveil, starve, and kill Palestinians in Gaza and the West Bank. On Tuesday, the same group had posted online a call for a so-called worker intifada, using language that references past Palestinian uprisings. Microsoft has said it takes these allegations seriously. The company announced it hired Covington and Burling law firm to conduct a full and urgent review into whether the Israeli Defense Forces used Azure cloud and AI to spy on Palestinians. The company insists that its standard terms of service prohibit such usage, and it has promised to release the results once the investigation is finished. Earlier this year, the Associated Press reported that Israel's use of Microsoft's AI technology had skyrocketed nearly 200 times after the October 7 Hamas attack in 2023. According to AP, Azure is used to transcribe, translate, and process mass surveillance data, which can then be integrated with AI targeting systems. Microsoft admitted the military applications exist, but said an earlier internal review found no evidence that its technology was used to directly target or harm civilians in Gaza. However, critics note that the company never released that review publicly. Now, with the latest protest and arrests at the Redmond campus, Microsoft says it will continue to balance human rights standards in the Middle East while also addressing unlawful actions that damage property or disrupt business. The protesters, however, insist that Microsoft must cut all ties with Israel immediately, and they vow to keep pressuring the company. The outcome of Microsoft's independent investigation into Israel's use of Azure and AI could have major consequences for the tech industry, global politics, and the ongoing war in Gaza. For English news, you can also visit our news website www.theoligo.com. Thank you for your valuable time.